Alright you guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jylesa and I am excited because I am 4 months locked, you guys. I am so excited because I have a personal thing about my hair. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it because, you know, I've struggled with my hair for a very long time. Anyone who knows me knows that I have cut my hair all the way off several times. I have rocked the afro, I have rocked relax, I have been natural, go back relax, go back natural. Like, I have been so undecisive when it comes to my freaking hair. And so literally how I decided to start my lock journey was one day I woke up and I was getting ready to straighten my hair and I was like, I don't want to heat damage it, I'm gonna lock. And that was really it. But I did do research for about a year before I actually locked my hair. Because of those of you that don't know, my husband, he is actually locked and he's been locked for over a year now. Like, I did his locks and styled his locks. I'm the only person who's ever styled his locks. And so I watched him go through the process. I researched for about a year and then I was like, you know what? I'm ready. I'm gonna do it. And I just did it. And y'all, I have not looked back. I don't see me wanting to comb these out. I don't see me wanting to start over. If I do, that's personally my decision. But right now, I'm loving this. I'm absolutely in love with my hair. The determining factors that was really like there for me was I was going through this period where my hair was shedding a lot. And after I had kids, like if you've had kids, you know there's postpartum shedding and all of that stuff. And so I went through this period where like the edges right here was not growing back in. So this lock right here is very thin. That is the hair that was breaking off from after having children. And so this one is very thin. See if I can get someone to add like a little bit of human hair to it to make this be a full lock. But I was going through that, but it seemed to be all over. And it was really depressing when I would get in the shower and watch all of my hair. Like, I would literally wash my hair and I would come out with clumps of hair. It was depressing to me, for me. Now for some people, you know, they say, oh,
your hair sheds all the time and that's just how it goes. You shed 100 strands a day. But
for me, just going from a period where my hair didn't shed that much to now all I do is have clumps of hair coming out my hair every time I wash it. And I was washing my hair like once every 2 weeks, sometimes once every week. So can you imagine like just seeing your hair? It was depressing, y'all. It was depressing, okay? And so when I decided to lock and I washed my hair that first time and I didn't see no hair in the sink. And then the next time I showered, washed my hair, no hair in the sink or no hair in the tub. I was just like, oh my gosh, I love this. I love the fact that I'm keeping my hair on my head. This is an extension of me. My hair is an extension of me and it is all staying together. So I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I love it. It's a very personal thing for me, my hair, and it's always been that way for multiple reasons throughout my life, because whenever there was a major change in my life, I would do something drastic to my hair. Whenever there was anything going on with me emotionally, personally, something would change with my hair. And I think that's with all women, but locking my hair has just, it's brought me so much peace and joy, and to see the changes in my locks and everything like that. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the products that I have been using on my locks. So in about my, I don't know if this was my second week or whatever the case, I think this was my first retwist. In my first retwist video, I actually used this Girl Hair Under Hair Care product, and don't get me wrong, it's not a bad product. I just think that it left a little, I don't know if it left buildup on my scalp or what, but my scalp broke out really bad to the point where I would scratch it and it would bleed. So yeah, I would not, for me personally, this was not good for me. But I do think that this would be better for someone who has just braids or something, but for locks, this broke me out. So with that being said, after that I was on the search for what I could wash my hair with that wouldn't leave any residue. Like, I needed something that was going to deeply cleanse my scalp, that was going to stimulate growth and cleanse my hair really well. And so I was able to find Dr. Bronner's So I started using Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. This stuff right here is freaking amazing. I washed me and my husband's locks in this, and it has been amazing. Now I want to tell you right now, you have to dilute this. So dilute this, okay? Do not just put the peppermint soap directly on your scalp. It is going to burn, okay? Also, if you're gonna bathe in this, don't put it on your vagina, your vajayjay. It's gonna burn, okay? Very tingly, unless you just like sensations like that. But basically what I do, and this is just an example, I get a bottle like this and I'll put maybe about 1 ounce of the Dr. Bronner soap, and then I fill the rest of it up with water, okay? Just 1 ounce, washes my whole scalp, be done, okay? Freaking amazing, okay? When I say freaking amazing, okay? So I've been using that to wash my hair. Now for my scalp, you know, I told you guys I was having scalp issues. Well, I found this medicated scalp solution. It's called Glover's Medicated Scalp Solution, and and I got this off of Amazon. Everything that I have right now is off of Amazon. So Dr. Glover's, this right here really helps clean up my scalp. It does give you like a tingly sensation on your scalp, which is amazing. But basically you can apply this directly to your scalp. I also add this to my oil solution that I use for my scalp. I oil my scalp maybe once every 2 to 3 days. This is freaking amazing. I have not been having scalp issues since I started using this. Next thing that I've been using is for my retwist. I have been using this ORS Lock and Twist Gel. For me, this holds my hair the best without giving a whole bunch of buildup. I have tried the Tahili Wadad. I don't know how to pronunciate that. Y'all know what it is. I'll put it somewhere over here. I have used the tight hold version and I've used the retwist gel. And quite frankly, to be 100% honest, the tight gel, if you use it with anything else, the tight hold one, it does cause flakage. And I have a video, I'll put it right here, where I had retwisted my hair and it did cause flakage. So that's something that, you know, that does for me, okay? But this does not flake at all. I don't have any flakes in my hair from my retwist, but I literally have flakes in my locks from the other one. But this one does well. I use this for me and my husband. Amazing. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is what I actually use on my hair. I'm going to do a more detailed video on this, but I do have this oil mixture that I create myself. This oil mixture has aloe vera and it has a whole bunch of essential oils that I like to use. You can Google essential oils if you want to, but I will list the ones in the description below, the ones that I like to use. But basically this is olive oil, grapeseed oil, and some aloe vera. And I buy the aloe vera, you know, the aloe vera gel. I use some of that. It helps soothe my scalp and help with the itching. I know a lot of people use rose water. I have not tried rose water yet. Not saying that I won't, but I just haven't tried it yet. But this is what I use daily. Me and my husband call this butter water if you watched any of my other videos. So basically what this is this is water, coconut oil, and a list of essential oils that we like to use. And just like I said, I have a list below that you guys can click on, Amazon links for the essential oils that we use. It really helped grow my husband's hair for that first year. My husband's hair started off like this. His hair is like, it's really long now. I'll show y'all like a before and after picture right here, but his hair has grown a whole freaking lot. So I've also been using this on my hair, and basically this is a spritzer bottle. Do not buy one of the bottles that just be drenching your hair with water. Just miss that thing, shake and go, okay? Shake and go, that's all you gotta do. And I do this in the morning when I first wake up, and I also do it when I go to bed at night and I tie my hair down. I tie my hair down every freaking night. You will not catch me. If I am sleeping without a bonnet, it was purely because something happened the night before, okay? Just being honest, okay? But for the most part, yes, I do tie my hair down every freaking night. I think that is a must for locks, like especially when you first start. Changes in my locks. my hair has pretty much, it's almost completely locked. I know in my previous videos I talked to you guys about budding, and so as you can see, I still have budding, but now it's moving more towards the bottom of my locks. So my locks are starting to look pretty much identical. I don't have much, yeah, like all of my locks are pretty much looking like this right now. That one is still budding, as you can see. It's really budding right here, and I'm really excited for my locks getting fatter, because now I feel like I have a little bit more volume, and I like that. The locks in the back though are really locked, like, and as you guys, if you watched any of my other videos, you know that my husband crochet hooked these in the back, and they're really locked. Like, they're really tightly compacted now. Okay, so like this one, like that's pretty much the size of my lock. So any of the ones that he crochet hooked in the back, because my back ones kept coming out, and so he crochet hooked them for me. But everything else in the front has not been crochet hooked except this one. And just like I showed you guys, this is like the only one that I'm like nervous about. It's really fat at the roots, but this end, like, ugh. Oh, the next thing that has been something that has been going on with my locks has been these little balls at the end of my locks. I have a lot of those. And so normally what I do is I either pull them off or I'll just leave them. But for the most part, that is the only changes. Oh, another thing that has that happened when I was around 2 to 3 months, I want to say maybe like 2 weeks ago. Oh my gosh, during that time frame my scalp was so sore I couldn't even put my hair in a ponytail. That's why a lot of my pictures on Instagram, my hair is down, because my scalp was so freaking sore. I don't hear nobody talking about this, but my scalp was so sore. And I didn't have no sores in my scalp, but it was just like if I tried to do a hairstyle, bang, my scalp was hurting, like tender-headed on 10. Like if somebody had to comb my hair out at that time, I would have been crying. It was bad. But for the most part, it's been good. Besides that, like, my scalp was itching during that time. But when I say it was sore, y'all, like, I'm talking about, like, you see how I'm pulling my hair up? This was hurting to do this. And I didn't really see anybody else talking about this, but this was an issue for me, sis. I'm going to give you guys a close-up of my locks so you guys can see a close-up of my locks before. I hope that this video really helps you guys. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and share. And until next time, say hi, Capri. No, don't lick me. Say hi. All right, you guys. Peace.